and we have Joanne from Alaska. Very nice. Um, Joanne, are you able to hear me now? Hi, Joanne.
Okay.
Man, from
Oh,
Alaska. Very cool. It's good to hear from you.
you guys think Alaska is like really great and really like far, but it's really not that different from any other thing.
Very nice. Okay, well, how can I help you today, Joanne?
Um, I think the hardest thing for me right now as a Christian is not that I can't withstand temptation, it's avoiding the temptation. Because I've broken a lot of strongholds and I'm very grateful for that. But it's just I keep I keep watching stuff that I know I shouldn't. I know that it doesn't feed my spirit at all.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the main struggle right now because I feel like in a sense I'm being unfaithful to God, even if it's just for that one day.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so how to avoid temptation. And based on what you've said, just so I can understand you correctly, it looks like there are certain things that you watch aren't exactly good. And for the most part, you can withstand temptation, but there are some times where it's a little bit more difficult. So, how can you avoid temptation? Is that your question?
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and hop on Blue Letter Bible. And let's see. I don't know the exact location. I know it's in here. If your right hand causes you to sin, I know it's in Matthew. So I'm going to hop over here really fast. Oh my goodness. This is all over the place. Okay. Hold on right here. Matthew
I think I know
5:30.
what you're talking about.
So if you look at this passage here, it says, and if your right hand causes you to sin, 5:30, sorry. And if your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off and cast it from you, for it is more profitable for you that one of your members perish than for your whole body to be cast into hell. So when it comes to this passage, he's being figurative. He's not telling people to literally cut out their hands. And if you look in the previous verse, it says, if your right eye causes you to sin, pluck it out. You don't see a bunch of people at church with eye patches and little hooks, you know? The idea is he is trying to communicate a sense of urgency. If something causes you to sin, to get rid of it, to cut it out. And I think this is now where we need to kind of be honest, like in terms of avoiding sin or avoiding temptation, there are
Mhm.
certain things that can elicit a more sinful or tempted behavior. So there are certain, like Instagram. I do not like Instagram. For me personally, I personally don't have Instagram on my phone, and the reason why is because I
Yeah.
wasted so many hours scrolling, and I love art, so a lot of times I'll see like fun, cool drawings, and I'm like, man, this is so fun, and then it just keeps on going and going. I'm like, 20 minutes pass, four hour passes, and then your time just goes, and so for me, I don't like scrolling on my phone. I don't like being on my phone. I don't like games on my phone. I only have one game on my phone and I just play it with my wife, and that's only one and it's very briefly. So now I'm not playing hours and hours. Now I'm playing maybe 5 or 10 minutes a day ish, you know? So I'm very careful.
Mhm.
And so there's some times where it might be beneficial for you, especially if there's certain things that cause you to sin, honestly, to cut it out. There were a lot of games that I loved, that I enjoyed, that I spent money on, that I had to just delete and be like, you know what, I can't do this anymore,
Yeah.
you know? So it might be you might need to make a similar
Mhm.
choice where now you look at this thing that you enjoy and now you make the decision. You're like, you know what? this puts me in a weakened place. Actually, I would say if anything brings you to a weakened place, or if anything acts as kind of like a trigger, where now, like, if you partake in this one thing, it leads naturally a lot of times in the past, like, to a particular sin, I would say it needs to go. I would say that you should find another way to find rest, or another way to find entertainment. I'm actually learning that right now. There's a lot of times when I'm done with work where I just feel restless, and I'm learning that kickboxing is actually one of the ways that I can kind of like get rest, surprisingly, because I get to hang out with my friends and I get to exercise, and then
Mhm.
I get to learn something. So, and I think it's kind of fun, and we're not beating each other up. It's just like, you just, it's, I'm here in Japan and that's just what we do. So I'm learning that that's part of my rest. Part of my rest also is going for walks. I love walks. And I drink coffee while I go on my walk. So all that to say, my encouragement to you is, if something brings you to a weakened state, get rid of it completely. It might
Mhm.
mean you getting rid of some streaming services. And here's the thing, cutting off your right hand,
Mhm.
it's inconvenient. And so sometimes when we make a cut out of our life, like when I cut out those games, it hurt. It legitimately hurt. I loved those games. And there was almost kind of like a withdrawal almost. It's like, oh my goodness, I love my game. What am I going to do? But at the end of the day, I'm glad. Praise God, I don't play as many games. I feel like I'm in a much healthier place. So, and sometimes you might need to do that with shows that you watch too. So anyways, those are my thoughts. Does that help you?
No, that makes sense because I think I stopped the subscription, and so I don't have it anymore. And I think I'm in the process of trying to like almost detox from it,
Yeah.
but because I did it for so long, there's still like a desire to watch it, and it doesn't help when culturally it's acceptable. And for me, it's been a constant conviction for me.
Yes.
So,
So
and
just
it's not,
go ahead. Sorry.
yeah,
Okay. There's something that I really want to share with you. Okay. That
yeah,
fulfillment that you get from watching that show, or doing, or looking at that, whatever it is, that streaming service, you can get that same fulfillment doing something else. Something else that is more godly. So my encouragement to you is to not just place all of your attention on not doing that thing, and instead place your
mhm,
attention on trying to do other things, to see if there's certain another fulfillment like that can be gratified. So I'll give you an example. One of my friends, they said that they struggled with the temptation of trying certain particular sins, whether it's trying smoking or trying a drug. Like, they had this thrill that they had. And they said that the thrill, like, that's what they wanted to feel, the thrill. The the counterbalance, they find that thrill now in sharing the gospel. Like, that is where they get that thrill, that fulfillment of that thrill. So now for you, whatever it fulfills you, that, try to figure out what that thing does for you, whether it gives you peace. If it gives you peace and gives you satisfaction, there is
no,
another place,
it doesn't give
another
me
thing
peace.
that you can do that will give you a godly peace. And so that's going to take some time, and that's going to take some trying different hobbies and trying different things out. But I will say that the peace that you can get from that other thing, you can get a greater sense of peace doing something that is godly and holy. Does that make sense, Joanne?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, very nice. So I hope that helps you. And I just want to say thank you so much for joining our channel.